yourself, tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the German Tier 10 Super Heavy, the VK7201K. This is a vehicle that defies all natures of DPM. It in fact has one of the worst damage per minute values in the game, sitting at 2,263. Tier for tier wise, that is absolutely awful, and there's really not any tier 10s that have worse damage per minute than the VK72. I guess you could argue the Kron, but it's different because the Kron is an auto-reloader and it stores damage differently. As a single-shot vehicle, this is the lowest DPM single-shot tank, right up there next to, I guess, the E100 now, because I think the E100's DPM was nerfed as well. However, while this vehicle may not carry damage per minute, what it makes up for is in alpha. 640 damage per shot is already a lot, but this vehicle also carries tungsten, which means it can actually increase its average to about 740. It's about 100 increase, which is huge. Dealing an extra 100 damage for two, I mean, it's really only one shell you get out, but the fact that you can even deal that much extra, it's nasty, and it allows you to absolutely just boinker somebody's hit points away. So that's the first great thing. The second great thing about the VK72 is its hit points. I have 2,756 hit points, and I'm actually running enhanced armor. The reason is because it's also got incredibly strong frontal armor, which allows it to get a lot of bounces, especially from heat shells. You know, you have to really load heat to pen this thing frontally, and because of that, it makes this tank quite nice frontally. So I've got a lot of hit points, a lot of armor, and when you add that into the fact that this vehicle is not even that slow for everything combined, it's just a super strong spearhead vehicle. And that's what I'm going to use it for here. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to send D-side. Oh, no. Oh, actually, wait, no, this type's just, I mean, he's going to hit me. Fires a heat shell. What I'm hoping is that he overangles his side, which he does, and, oh, there you go, ladies and gents. A 740 tap into the Type 71. Now, you might be wondering why I used my tungsten so early. Well, as I went over, I'm not going to be able to really get another tungsten shell out unless I'm, like, in the brawl. You can see I really didn't miss out on much damage. So because of that, I don't feel bad getting out a tungsten shell very early in the battle, because it lets me get one out quicker later, you know? Because now I just have to wait 70 seconds, which this battle will definitely last, and then I'll be able to get another shot out. We got a nice slap again into that Type 71, and that player is, well, he's not playing the tank to its greatest of attributes, I'll tell you that. I'm going to push up, and, well, we'll see what we can do. Base capture is definitely a problem I'm a little worried about here, but they have no TDs, so I can just cross this basically for free right now, and I'm trying to cut off the mediums. Their mediums are going to drive through back here. You can see they're there, although why is my Sheridan... Oh, boy. Alright, well, I'm going to continue doing what I was planning on doing, which is pushing on this Type 61. I'm hoping that I can clear him and continue doing some nice things. I've got my VK45 over here. Looks like he's going to cross on that side. I'm going to cross on this side. And, yeah, say goodbye to the hit points on the Type. Ooh, boy. Let's give him a nice little love tap, and... Aw, really? That didn't pen? I mean, it clearly said that was a pen. You can see that. So I was kind of hoping Wargaming wouldn't lie to me, but I guess they did. Alright, I'm just going to keep this guy here, let my VK shoot him once. I'm not sure why he's looking at me when he's never, ever going to pen me. But, yeah, goodbye. There you go. Nice, easy clear. Looks like the Object 140 was bonked out of existence because our team finally pushed. In this situation, we got... probably going to push this way. I feel like that would be a bit better of a decision. So let's see if I can get a boink. Yeah, look at that. Another 600 slap-a-rooney. And because I've got so much health, I can just bomb, bomb, ba-dum, bomb, ba-dum, bomb, ba-dum. Speeb, 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 speeb. Alright, so now we're going to aim in on his tank and slap on our tungsten now. Boop! Oh, 740 tap there again. As I said, it increases my average damage by about 100. Now, this guy's probably going to pen me. He does, and he hits me actually in that middle bar that allows him to roll a max on me, basically, which kind of sucks, but, I mean, bonk, another tungsten shell, another 700 damage there. And with that, we have absolutely pooped on the enemy. Now, this 60 TP is not looking at me. I'm not sure why, but I'm just going to push this guy. and I'm not going to die because I'm going to push him off the cliff. We're going to get a nice roll, and then I'm just going to pull like this, and now the Mark 6 has no chance of killing me. And there you go. Pretty good first battle, I would say, for the VK. Over 4,000 damage dealt, and yeah, you can see where the gun is actually quite good. Sure, I don't have DPM, but you don't need damage per minute in even a 2-minute battle. I mean, heck, as you saw there, the fact that I can hit people for more damage, and the fact that I don't have to expose myself for nearly as prolonged of an amount of time, means that essentially I just win trades. Alpha is key. I've talked about this in the past, and I'll always talk about it again. Alpha damage is key. And the fact that you can use so much damage per shot with this vehicle, it wards off so many opponents. When you put on Tungsten, it's basically 25 seconds of free, you don't want to push me. That's what I think of Tungsten. It's a great way to ward opponents away from you. So, here we are, second battle, Conway, 4005, and a Waffenträger Panzer IV. Those are all very, very deadly tank destroyers. In this game, it appears that none of our heavies want to go towards heavy side, because we only have 2, one of them being a Chieftain Mark 6. So, well, I guess we're going to see what happens. The VK-72 is not a tank known for mobility. It only goes 32. And while it's decently fast for a super heavy, it's still not fast by any means. So, I'm hoping that if our team is going to go towards Seaside, it is the entire team that goes towards Seaside, and we're all going to be able to push. But I guess we're going to find out. I'm going to push through this kind of opening here. I'm thinking this should be a really good spot. You can see I've got cover on the left and the right, and I can just kind of squeeze through here. And what I'm hoping is that I can find their tank destroyers, because if I can, that'll be really, really nice. So we're not spotted yet. Keep going, keep going. Oh boy, we're still not spotted. Okay, good. And I have a feeling that we should spot their tank destroyers very soon. We are going to get hit by that Object 260, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. Just unfortunate. But that's what happens when your team wants to go all towards B, or not B, sorry, C. Okay, where are the TDs? There's one. There's the Waffenträger. I'm not really sure what to do here, guys. I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, this guy is giving me a free shot, and a very, very free shot. 1,080 hit points just taken off of his vehicle. But I'm not really sure how I'm going to push this. We are down on base cap, and now our team is counter-pushing for some reason. Through spawn. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is not very fun. There you go. Nice clear on the Waffenträger. And in this situation, it's bad. I mean, it's really bad because I again do not know what to do in this battle. I have no clue what to do in this battle. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put on a Tungsten, and ooh, there you go, 700 slap. And this guy overpoked, allowed both of my tank destroyers to hit him, which was on him. He could have just stayed hull down, but because he allowed the TDs to hit him, now he has put himself into the chopping block. What we're gonna do? Just drive right over the ridge and overmatch his armor. There you go. I made sure to shoot while we still had Tungsten active, and now we still lose. We need to go. Base capture is a huge problem this game, and the only way we don't lose this is if I'm able to get into base A, which is obviously what I'm heading towards, and our E50 is just YOLOing in. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, nice shots into the 4005 though, gotta be honest. Hopefully our team can get one clear. I'm gonna capture the bases. I think that if I can capture these bases, we will win. E50's probably gonna die, but I think that I should be able to get to base B before that actually matters. Yes, nice, okay. All right, and there you go. Got the base capped. Hopefully our Leopard 1's going to capture the other base. And actually, we're going to win this. I gotta say, really, the only reason why we're going to win this is because that Super Conqueror played bad. If that guy had taken advantage of me and just stayed hull down, very easily they would have won this game. But they didn't, so. Alrighty then. Let's just make our way through and see what we can do here. This is why I like Supremacy, though, because it forces your team to actually get aggressive sometimes. Now, as I said before, I don't know why our team turned back. That didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but nice shot into the Prague. And with that, all we got left is the WZ-113 over here. And here we are, 7, 6. Oh, you tracked me, you poop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... Yes, there you go. I loaded heat just to make sure we could pen it because we did over 4,000 damage this battle. We also got a bit of a fire, which I think added just a tiny bit more to that total. 4,205. Again, this is the VK72. It's a great tank for just doing its job. I mean, it really is. We were able to bait a lot of their team. We were able to come out with a victory. And this is why it's actually a great vehicle. So yes, it may have low damage per minute, and you could use that as an argument to why it can be a bad tank. But it also can be a great tank down to the fact that you can literally roll people for insane amounts. At the end of the day, it's just a game, and play it for fun, but I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.